What is up, YouTube? James Baek, and welcome back to another episode of VGC 2019 Baek Battles. Today, we have a brand new team. We're going to be featuring Zygarde with Solgaleo. We got Zygarde, Solgaleo, Tapu Fini, Incineroar, Venusaur, and Ludicolo. I've been really interested in the Zygarde plus Solgaleo. If you have not caught my streams, VGC 2019 action on Twitch, we have seen me use Zygarde before. I was very not impressed by it, but hopefully this set will impress me, since we're using a completely different set. And yeah, basically I think Tapu Fini, Zygarde, Solgaleo is pretty cool. Incineroar is also really nice on the team. Venusaur was pretty cool. It's like inspired by like Inash's Yveltal Solgaleo team, Venusaur being the counteract into like Groudon Venusaur, specifically the Groudon part, because the Groudon can give the Venusaur some trouble. And then I added a Ludicolo as the last one because I felt like I want more water resist, just because I feel like Kyogre is still a big threat to this team. So I added the Ludicolo. Not sure, I might experiment around with the Ludicolo slot. Like, I was thinking either Ludicolo or maybe Ferrothorn, but yeah. If you do want to see a QR code of this team, we do have a like goal for this team as well. 175 likes for each video. We use Zygarde and Solgaleo, and by the time the last video uploads, 2 weeks from that deadline, if we do hit the 175 likes for each video, we will have a QR code on the global link with this team. So let's try it out and see how it goes. So I've played probably only a few games with this team. I feel like it was actually working pretty well, as long as I was hitting the Swagger, because Swagger is pretty important for Zygarde's damage output, as we got a 1831 rated player for the first battle today. And ooh, Yveltal is so scary for this team, and the Mimikyu is interesting. We don't really see Mimikyu in this format that much. Of course, we have like Sun Steel Strike and Moongeist Beam, which does pierce through disguise and does knock out Mimikyu. So yeah, gonna be interesting. Man, this is like where you wish you had Aura Break, but we have Power Construct for obvious reasons. Let me see. Trying to think. With my attack stats, how much damage would I be doing to... I'm trying to calc how much damage I would actually do. I'm not even sure if Zygarde's worth bringing. Misty Seed is pretty nice, but I'm not sure how much my opponent's going to be doing. I feel like Fini Solgaleo is probably my better option, because I at least have Icy Wind pressure. I do want to lead Fini. Maybe Fini Incineroar? I think Fini Incineroar, Zygarde, Solgaleo attempt in the back. Let's try this out. This is going to be a really tough matchup. Maybe I could have led Incineroar plus Solgaleo. I think there are a few options, but this matchup is just very difficult. It is extremely difficult. I'm not exactly sure how this matchup is going to go, because Yveltal is just super scary. Xerneas can be scary if it gets set up. There are so many factors that I do have to account in for. So we'll see. Let's see. We will lead Tapu Fini and Incineroar against the Smeargle Mimikyu. Never seen this lead before. How threatened am I by it? Actually, did we face... I feel like we might have faced a similar team on stream before. It was like Swords Dance Mimikyu. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case in this time, but I don't need Trick Room. I think Icy Wind's a very safe play, and maybe just a U-turn out into the Mimikyu slot. Yeah, I'll just make that play, because I do want to try to break the disguise. And since my opponent can't Sports or Lovely Kiss with Smeargle, I feel like it's a pretty decent position. It's just really going to depend. I have no idea what my opponent really wants to do. We're going to see the Fake Out into the Fini slot. We're going to see Swords Dance come out, so no surprise there. I mean, you want to assume it's Focus Sash, right? On these Pokemon. We will U-turn out. So Mimikyu will have his disguise broken, and if it is like a... I'm not sure if it's Trick Room. I really don't think this team would be Trick Room. Like, Yveltal and Xerneas tend to usually be fast. I mean, I guess Yveltal could be a Trick Room on, but it'd be really weird to see Zygarde with Yveltal plus Xerneas, since Xerneas does want to get the Geomancy up. I will reveal my Solgaleo here. I don't want to activate my Misty Seed on my Zygarde yet, since I feel like it's, you know, useful. We will bring out Solgaleo here. And I am going to try to Icy Wind the Smeargle the following turn. It's not Moody Smeargle. Oh, that's really good, actually. I will go for the Icy Wind. And let's just go back to Incin, because I feel like just pivoting around is pretty good. And if Smeargle wanted to double out into like Yveltal, for instance, I would have caught the the Yveltal with an Intimidate. I will bring up my Incineroar, and it would take a Shadow Claw really well here. So let's see what my opponent decides to do here. As it's going to be a Helping Hand coming out. So I wonder if this is Helping Hand Shadow Claw going out into the Solgaleo slot, which I'd be okay with. Shadow Sneak. Huh. I would have been really fine with that, though. It's Life Orb Mimikyu. Okay. Icy Wind. Don't think I mind that too much. Yeah, I really don't mind that too much. I think I could just U-turn out to Smeargle now and... do I want to Moonblast knock out the Smeargle? I just don't want to get Solgaleo in next to when Yveltal Xerneas comes out. That's going to be really frustrating for me to handle. I don't really need to Icy Wind though. I guess I could just Moonblast. Do I want to keep the Smeargle on the field, which is the question. I think I'm just going to U-turn. Moonblast U-turn the Smeargle. That's another Helping Hand. Okay, so that means Mimikyu's going on the offense. I don't care if it's a play rough. Well, it is going to be a pretty strong play rough, though. We will get a Moonblast off into the Smeargle. Almost knocks it out. It would have actually been nice if it did knock it out, but that doesn't matter. Play rough into Fini, actually, which does avoid, which is actually really nice there. We will get rid of the Smeargle, which is nice. So Smeargle does go down here. And let's see. I could probably just go my Solgaleo. I mean, play rough wouldn't have KO'd Fini, but the damage would have been nice. I wonder if it activates my berry. That's like the big question that I have. We will go Solgaleo here. We'll try to bait out the Yveltal, I think. I wonder if +1 Sunsteel Strike would get it. Maybe an Icy Wind would have been better there, because it would allow probably my Incineroar to outspeed the Mimikyu, as Yveltal does come out. Do I want to go back into Incineroar is the question? I could Icy Wind here, then Swagger, Sunsteel Strike. I'm worried about Swords Dance though coming out. I feel like if I do trap these Pokemon, one of these Pokemon in with its low speed, I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Icy Wind Protect here. I think Icy Wind Protect just makes a lot of sense since the match is gonna be forfeit. What? That game was nowhere near over. What? I can't really agree with that forfeit. I mean, if you have Xerneas in the back, definitely it's still manageable for sure. I would have been it. I'm trying to get an Icy Wind off because I think you're forced to attack. If you do Protect with Yveltal, that's kind of fine because I doubt that Mimikyu carries Protect. Probably like Swords Dance, Player. Maybe it does have Protect. Who knows? I don't know what kind of Mimikyu set it would have been, but what I was trying to do was get an Icy Wind off because one, it allows my Incineroar, since I actually do carry speed investment on this Incineroar, should be able to outspeed Mimikyu after 2 Icy Winds. And then if I hit Yveltal, like Yveltal's going to be slower than my Solgaleo plus Fini. Then what I could have done was Self Swagger and Sunsteel Strike, pick up a knockout on one of those, or just Sunsteel Strike Moonblast. But I'm pretty sure I just Swagger Sunsteel Strike the Yveltal, try to pick up that knockout. Yeah, that's what I was aiming for, but I feel like my opponent did have a shot. Maybe some crits, like crit foul play potentially, or if you have Protect on Yveltal, you could Protect there and then go for the foul play crit. So I definitely feel like that game wasn't over by a long shot, but who knows. I could have also just Moonblasted Sunsteel Strike, but I have no idea what kind of Yveltal set it is. If it is a Assault Vest Yveltal, for instance, I think Sunsteel Strike would be better there. Swagger Sunsteel Strike, because probably does pick up the knockout there. As we got an opponent from Italy, 1623 rating, as our next opponent. Another Yveltal. Ugh. Man, Yveltal is one of the annoying Pokemon to deal with this team. Yeah. With Serena and Kyogre, so you want to assume it's probably a Choice Scarf on the Kyogre at that point. Or maybe it's like a Tailwind Yveltal plus like a offensive Kyogre. Man, I have Ludicolo, which is nice, and I think do I want to bring Ludicolo is the question? I mean, Solgaleo superpower is nice, but it just doesn't do anything otherwise. I do have Trick Room though. Trick Room would be an okay option, I guess. I guess if I get Self Swagger off, yeah, it'd be great. I think I want to try out the Zygarde though. I think I'm gonna try out Ludicolo lead. with Fini. I do think you would lead Kyogre here. Zygarde and Incineroar. And if you don't lead Kyogre, I just go hard back into... I'm just going to go hard into Incin, which is why I think this play is alright here. I do have Sunny Day on my Pokemon, on my Ludicolo, so that should help in this matchup. And also get some speed control, get an Icy Wind off, start swaggering with Zygarde, start going for the coils. So my opponent's Yveltal probably won't be doing too much. And I do have Misty Seed on my Zygarde. So we're going to see Serena and Yveltal. So I can go out into Incineroar, I guess, and just go for an Icy Wind here. Yeah, I like that play. Since I can't go for Fake Out, yeah, I might as well just go for the Icy Wind. I could go for a Scald here, not really worth it. We'll go Incineroar here. We'll go for the Icy Wind. And then I think we'll try to self-swagger, I guess. But the problem is, do you foul... you wouldn't foul play an Incineroar, I think. I don't think you would foul play an Incineroar. We are going to bring on Incineroar here. I could also swagger Flare Blitz if I really want to, but I don't think that's the play. We're just going to see straight the knockoff into the Ludicolo slot. You do want to try to get rid of the Ludicolo. That did a lot of damage, as we will get an Icy Wind off, which is good. Slow down these Pokemon a bit. Doesn't look like a Assault Vest on Serena. Looks like it's going to be a Berry. No surprise there. Probably Faint and Helping Hand option. Power Up going to come out into my Tapu Fini. Should take that pretty easily. Yep. And nice, it does activate my Berry, which is pretty helpful. I really don't think you should foul play my Incineroar. Do you have the foul play option is the question, I think. I could go... I'm trying to think. Do I go on a Zygarde? Because maybe this Yveltal's Tailwind. Like, it does... I feel like this might be a Tailwind set. You might not have foul play. Or you might try to knock off my Fini if you anticipate a switch. I want to go Zygarde. And I think I want to swagger my... I want to get Zygarde boosted while I can. I feel like it's going to be super hard to set up Zygarde early on. So we'll go on a Zygarde here. And swagger. We'll risk the foul play. Because I'm not sure if he would have foul play. Like, and I'm not sure if he would have foul play and if he would go for it right here. We'll swagger here. And we hope Zygarde will survive foul play if it does. Because Zygarde doesn't have the best attack in the world anyway. Tailwind going to go up. That's fine. I don't think you have foul play then. You probably Sucker Punch. That works. We're going to see the high jump kick actually come out. So I actually get to keep my Zygarde pretty healthy. Ooh, that's pretty nice actually. We have foul play. We'll find out anyway. My opponent didn't have Intimidate on his team. No Incineroar, right? Yep, no Incineroar. Probably better just to coil for damage right here. And go out into Incin. And then next turn, because I want the +1. This is where we're boosting the Zygarde now. Please tell me this isn't foul play, knock off Tailwind, protect Yveltal. That's what I'm really hoping. I think it's a Power Whip and maybe another knockoff. Helping Hand, okay. Is this helping out foul play? It's knockoff, that's fine. Yeah, and we're under 50%. We're going to get our coil up. Sweet, 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 sweet. As now we have the boost. Okay, sweet. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Ooh, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. I think it's a double up into Incineroar next turn. Yeah, you definitely don't have foul play on this team. You would have went for foul play 100% now. Look at that HP, though. Look at that HP. We're going to go for 1,000 arrows now. We're going to go out on a Fini. Because we don't want to take a high jump kick knockoff combination in Incineroar. You might try to focus down on everything besides the Zygarde, which I'd be okay with. And right now, I'm trying to knock out Yveltal and get the damage. Because I don't need another coil. With Intimidate plus coil, like my opponent's not going to do anything. So, Sucker Punch going to come out. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. Oh man, did you see that damage? That was like nothing. I'm surprised he would potentially give me both Pokemon there. Because I think 1,000 arrows in a U-turn or Flare Blitz or knockoff would have been really deadly there for you. Here comes 1,000 arrows. It is +3. Doesn't KO either one of my opponent's Pokemon, but now both of my opponent's Pokemon is in range of 1,000 arrows this turn. And I don't think Power Whip actually knocks out my Fini, so my opponent's in a really dangerous spot because I can go for the Heal Pulse, and I'm not risking Incineroar's high jump kick here, so I'm fine with Power Whip because I should live a Power Whip. You would have to double in the Fini, I think, in order to knock me out, since the Serena is now at -2. And if we focus down the Zygarde, I just heal back all the way up, so I'm okay with that. As Yveltal is actually going to protect, which is amazing for me. That is amazing for me. As we will Heal Pulse up. Is my Fini's faster? Because Tailwind petered out, I guess. Yeah, Tailwind petered out. Nice. So does Zygarde outspeed? Nope. But I should live a Power Whip regardless, right? Yeah, I live a Power Whip. Yep, he had to double up. So we know the Yveltal's entire moveset now. We did confirm it's Knockout, Sucker Punch, Tailwind, Protect. It's kind of what I expected early in the game. 1,000 arrows will be able to knock out the Serena. Yveltal's pretty low. I can extreme speed the Yveltal now, which is extremely good here. With the Seed Boost, this Zygarde complete is coming in through. Wait, did Tailwind expire? Why was Fini faster than Serena? Was it Min Speed Serena? I have no idea. We saw Power Whip. I jump kick, helping hand, and you want to assume faint. Huh, okay. Let's see what's coming out here. It's going to be the Tapu Koko. That Pokemon's really not going to be doing much. Unfortunately, I don't have Protect on Fini. Do I really need Protect, though? Do I need to protect Fini here? Because Fini doesn't help at all against the Pokemon I'm thinking of. I'll just go for the 1,000 arrows. And I don't think Specs Hidden Power Ice is going to do that much to Zygarde. Well, at least a double up won't knock me out. I know that, so. Do I just go Instant, just in case? Nah, I want to save Intimidate in case Kartana's in the back. And I want to Fake Out Pressure, so. We'll just go for 1,000. We'll just Heal Pulse and 1,000 arrows, I guess. Dazzling Gleam. Specs Dazzling Gleam wouldn't even do that much. Oh, Misty Seed Zygarde coming in clutch. Alright, let's see. Life Orb too, so there's pretty much no way. Yep, 1,000 arrows will come out into my opponent. And decimate the Yveltal on top of Koko. That's what I'm talking about. This Zygarde's putting in some work here. This Zygarde is putting in some work. I actually am liking this team. Like, I've gotten it off, but this is the first time I'm using the Zygarde complete in game. Guess we'll go Ludicolo. We have Fake Out Pressure. And then even if it's like Kartana, I can just double out on Incineroar. Yeah, it's Kartana. Wow, no Kyogre, which is interesting, but I guess didn't like it against my Ludicolo. We will bring out the Ludicolo here. That was weird. Like, the game froze. Like, I think you saw like how it froze like when the Ludicolo came out. It also happened on my DS. 1,000 arrows, Fake Out, I guess. I don't even know if Crit Leaf Blade would knock out Zygarde. And they're usually like Assault Vest on Kartana. So let's see how much this plus 3,000 arrows does in the Kartana. Should do a decent amount. I don't think it's KOing. Unfortunately, Zygarde's not that strong. Never mind. Never mind. Zygarde actually put in a lot of work there. So Zygarde complete. The fodder. Let's go. Oh, that is pretty. That was actually insane. That was insane. We were able to get Zygarde boosted up, just roll down my opponent's entire team. I mean, I guess I was risking foul play, but really, I don't really see that much foul play on a team if like Serena. With Serena Kyogre, like I'm assuming the Yveltal's Tailwind, like not a lot of them actually carry foul play, or as many as you would expect. So, yeah, Zygarde complete. That was a monster. Did you see the way it was taking attacks? Like, my opponents were not doing anything. I was actually scared of the Yveltal. It did nothing to my Zygarde. But then again, it was like -2 for my Incineroar. So, basically, just able to get the Self Swagger off. Just able to decimate my opponent's team. We got our next opponent from Japan, 1700 rating. With the team. Why is it this again? And Amoonguss actually makes this annoying because I can't, like, Self Swagger because the Rage Powder is a problem. This team is actually really tough for me. I'm bringing Incineroar, Fini for sure. I'm bringing Zygarde. No, I bring Solgaleo for sure. I don't bring Ludicolo. Ludicolo's not that helpful. It could be, but it's not really that great. Venusaur, I could Sleep Powder Yveltal and Sludge Bomb the Xerneas, but I don't think it's that good. I think I just bring my Restrictors plus Incineroar Fini. Yeah, because another Fake Out Pressure isn't really worth it. Who do I want to bring out? I think I want to bring out Solgaleo Incin as the lead. I think it makes sense because it covers Incineroar plus Xerneas and Incineroar Mungus, which are the two leads I'm a little bit scared of. Yeah, because I'd be able to knock out the Mungus right away. Fini, Zygarde in the back. Let's try this out. Let us see how this is going to go. So, game plan is, this is not really a game plan I feel like I can make right off the bat. It really just depends on what my opponent leads. It's basically, can I get rid of the threats right away? Can I slow down the Yveltal? Or can I knock out the Xerneas? Because if I can knock out the Xerneas immediately, that's really nice. Mungus Incin leading. Which I am completely okay with. -1 on the Mungus. And Incineroar. My Incineroar is actually faster, which is nice to confirm. What would you do here? I don't think you're faking out my Incineroar, that's for sure. I feel like the play here is just to go Fini for Solgaleo. But I don't want to take a knockoff. Well, if I take a knockoff, I'd activate my barrier, right? And if you fake out, that's fine too. I really just don't see faking out my Incineroar. You saw I was faster too. I kind of need chip on. Who do I need chip on? I kind of want to get rid of Amoonguss as quick as possible. But the U-turn chip is actually nice on the Incineroar because I might put in superpower range. So I'm going to U-turn and we're going to see the fake out into, yeah, Solgaleo. That's fine. Because I'm U-turning out in a Fini. I'll U-turn out into Fini. I'll go for damage the following turn. I just wonder what you're going to do here. You're going to Spore for sure. Luckily, you can't clear Smog Solgaleo, so at least I'll have my attack boost guaranteed. Man, I kind of wish I had Substitute now. Substitute would be fire. A Spore, that's fine. We'll go for the Sunsteel Strike into the Amoonguss slot. And do I want to Icy Wind? Here's the thing. I can see two plays. You go on the offense here. What I could see is like Yveltal switching on to Incineroar. I could also see U-turn Rage Powder, which I think that would be fair for my opponent. I actually really want to swagger Sunsteel Strike because it's not like Amoonguss is doing anything anyway. Yeah, we're going to see the Incineroar switch out. Is that the... You have to Rage Powder here. You have to Rage Powder here. You thought I was superpowering. Oh my god. I didn't expect a Xerneas. I expected Yveltal coming out in that slot, but I guess my opponent thought the Sunsteel Strike was a play there. That is beautiful. That's so beautiful for my Zygarde complete. Oh, that is so amazing for my Zygarde complete. Oh, I was just trying to cover for the Yveltal switching because I knew Incineroar was either going to... Like, if Incineroar stayed in, it was not doing any damage. It would have activated my own weakness policy on my Solgaleo, which I do have. Sludge Bomb. Huh. You really never see that. Okay. We're going to see the Yveltal come out. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, this is still really good. I don't even need my Solgaleo in this game. I'm going to Icy Wind Protect here because I want to figure out what my opponent's going to do realistically with his sets. So it's not Clear Smog on the Amoonguss, which makes it easier too. Rage Power, that's fine. I want to find out what the item on the Yveltal is. Like, what it's going for. Knockoff. Okay. I could go into Instant then, if it's not Foul Play. And we do hit an Icy Wind, so my Solgaleo is going to be faster than this Yveltal, unless it's Choice Scarf for some reason. Okay, perfect. We'll go into Incineroar this turn, and we'll go for the Sunsteel Strike. Yep. Sounds pretty solid to me. And if we get rid of Amoonguss, that's really nice, because then we can start swaggering our own Zygarde, and since this Zygarde's not going for its Foul Play, I would assume it doesn't have it, because you would Foul Play over knockoff, I think, any day of the week. Oh, and there's not even a rage powder. I don't get that. Like, I have no reason to target down the Amoonguss. The worst it's doing is like sludge bombing. So we'll Sunsteel Strike here. Okay, that damage is actually really insane. We're gonna see the sludge bomb come out into the Incineroar. Does absolutely nothing there. I'm guessing this Amoonguss doesn't ever attack too. They usually carry Grass Knot. Usually there's either Amoonguss with Protect, Clear Smog, Spore, Rage Powder, or you see Clear Smog, Grass Knot, Spore, Rage Powder. So I'm actually really down this Amoonguss does have it. So we'll Sunsteel Strike the Amoonguss. We'll go for the Fake Out into the Incineroar since we saw his faster turn 1. I have a, or it's a speed type. Imagine it's just gonna be forfeited. Wow. Zygarde domination, Solgaleo domination. What the heck was this episode? I think it was just damage. Just damage. Oh man. I wasn't even trying to predict the Zern. Again, I was coming for the Yveltal, and I knew Incineroar wasn't really going to be doing much anyway. So, yeah, I feel like just getting that knockdown Zern was so huge. One, it allowed my Zygarde to sweep in the end game anyway. But, yeah, that was just so big, I think. Definitely my opponent was expecting superpower. Was trying to get me a -1. And probably just trying to get damage on the Fini. So, when you Geomancer, you could get a Dazzling Gleam KO at that point. But, yeah, just able to just do so much damage right there, and yeah, there wasn't really much my opponent could do. But hope that you enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2019 Back to Battles. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below, show some support. Again, if you want to see a QR code of this team, 175 likes is the goal for this episode, and all the future episodes we use Zygarde Solgaleo within 2 weeks of the final episode being uploaded. If you want to check out the rest of my stuff down below, it's in the description with my social medias. Be sure to follow me on it. Well, social media. I learned that social media is actually the plural anyway, so you can check me out on like Twitter, Instagram. Follow my Twitch channel for awesome stuff. If you have any questions or comments you want to mention, feel free to in the comment section down below. And if you do want to support the channel, there is my Patreon page link down below as well. And again, if you do want to try out the team, there is actually a placement of the team down below. But if you want to see a QR code, again, we do have to hit those like goals. But otherwise, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.